Evening all, we're back with episode 3 of Kerbal Space Program, Kerbalism. Now, after the rather embarrassing moments at the end of the last episode where I actually forgot to put the parachute on the craft that was supposed to be tested for the contract, I decided to take Jebediah out and complete that contract, as well as pick up a few others, the very simple ones, the testings in low flight or testings at the launch pad, the contracts that just give us a little bit more funds, a little bit more reputation, just enough to boot us up to give us a good sort of head start into the next adventure. Because today we have a goal, we have an aim, something I'd like to try and achieve. Yes, today is the day that we will achieve orbit around Kerbin, a monumental step for all Kerbals of all kinds. Armed with the wonderful power of the internet, I have learnt that we need about 3,500 delta V in order to get us to low Kerbin orbit, so that's achievable. I have also learnt that the radiation belt, every planet has one. It's to do with the magnetosphere of the planet. It allows the magnetosphere protects the planet from the radiation of the sun, so that radiation obviously bounces off the planet and causes a big belt. That's what you got to cross. It's not a belt, you can't see it, doesn't go around the waist, but it's there. So, yes, with that in mind, we must build a craft to take us above and beyond. So, we need 6,000. 3,500. 6,000 would be a bit much. Yes, I also have Mech Engineer. Mech Engineer? Not called Mech Engineer, it's called this one here, Kerbal Engineer. Mech Engineer, look. Some strange amalgamation of Kerbal Engineer and MechJeb. Yes, Kerbal Engineer, that allows us to have a Delta V reading at the bottom. So much simpler. So yes, building a craft. What shall we build? Now we want the science, and I'm going to put the science in this bay. Prevent it from yanking our craft over like it did last time. Putting it away is quite a useful. Add all the science, the Geiger counter, temperature gauges. Field for re-entry. And a decoupler. No. Better. Right. So. Parachute's useful as well. So, to get this up, we need to achieve 3,500 delta V. That's a roundabout figure. It can be less, it can be more, depending on your ascent, but that's what I'm going for. So, what am I looking for? I'm looking for a fuel tank, a small fuel tank, because we will need a way to turn. Oh. Right, so that gives us 2,200 delta V. I'm not sure if that's in the entirety of the vessel or. Yes, it does. It figures it out. That's very useful. Excellent. Kerbal Engineer is very useful. So. To get up there though. Now, I'm wondering whether they're far too big, and I think yes, they'll send me over the weight limit. Wonder if going with an asparagus system would work this early on. oh, I couldn't do an asparagus system. Actually, no, because I don't have fuel lines yet. I'm jumping well ahead of myself. So, perhaps going with some more fuel tanks. Actually put them on the graph, wouldn't it? There we are. And some more engines, perhaps. Lowered our Delta V and has thrown us over the cap again. Yeah. Well, this isn't going very well. Oh, are we going to build a very long and very thin craft? Or perhaps are we just not actually able to do it yet? Do we need to upgrade the launch pad? If we continue, let's see. Did get some money in, so right click. Only cost 50,000. So yes, let's do that. There we are, 50,000. That'll let us go. And no Kerbal has gone before. I'm a big fan of long and thin. Tend to wobble and fall out of the sky. Don't really have much choice here, do I? So, the reliance is better in a planetary scenario. We have two numbers here. 4,000 meters a second. Have I been misreading that? Possibly. I think the best way to find out would be, quite simply, ask Jeb. Give it a whirl to find out. Very close. Yes. Don't have any way to generate power. Yes, we do. All these things I've unlocked and I don't even know about. Two solar panels on there just to give us a little bit of extra oomph. Okay, I'm going to rotate this round and lean backwards on launch, and the orbiter is ready. Jeb, are you prepared? Let us go. Hopefully, where no Kerbal has gone before. So yes, with the sun rising in the sky, shall launch up into the blue. Ever not so aggressively, that's not good for it. There's the monolith over there, keeping an eye on us, making sure we're playing nicely. And our first stage is burnt out. Let's ditch that. And there we are, we're at 80 already. Look at this, much more fuel remaining. Let's coast up to the edge of the atmosphere. Now, of course, I can't actually draw out a manoeuvre node because I haven't unlocked that yet in the radar station. So, let's fire up the engine and see if we can just eyeball it into orbit. Won't be too difficult. Sure, that's what NASA does all the time. They haven't got these monumentous computers and scientists and all that jazz. No, they just make it up as they go. Slap it together, tape it up, put the astronauts in and go, have fun. Where's the marks of a really good space program? Plenty of duct tape. I think we're going to run out of fuel on this and have to switch to our smaller pop engine just to get us to the end of the way. Ah, not by much though, only and 99. Let's circularize that. Where are we going? We're going. Right, we're actually going back down again. We don't want that, we want to be going up. So, point outwards. The engines. If we can get these numbers roughly the same. Uh, 70, yes, that will have to do because we've. I think we're there. I think yes, that's 74. That's 79. Let's go round to that node. Not node. Sorry. Let's go round to our apoapsis. Periapsis. The apoapsis being the furthest one away, and periapsis being the closest one. So. If you don't see a periapsis, that means you're probably too close to the planet. Or will be getting too close to the planet, and a fiery doom probably awaits you. Bring our bit. There we are, 80 kilometers. That will do nicely. So, a crew report in space. Yes, of course, we've been here. We've been into space near Kerbin, but the mysterious goo hasn't. Right. So that means we've got 3 science experiments that we've already used. That could mean only one thing. We have to go further. Yes. Let's aim. Where should we aim for the moon? No, that's a bit far. 11 million. No. Let's come round to our apoapsis again. Minutes. 1 minute. 30 seconds away, and point us in the right direction. Let's find the engine out. Let's go for that radiation belt. Good idea. Will it make Jebediah glow in the dark? Could be a useful ability. Think of all the money you'd save on light bulbs. Yeah, let's give that a go. Let's 500. I think it's 500 for the radiation belt. I'm not actually sure. Let's go to 5 and find out. 508. That's a good enough number. Yes. So. Oh. Out we go. Now, are our solar panels doing their job? Yes. Yes, they are. We have achieved our goal of orbiting Kerbal, and I possibly now have enough reputation to actually start that research project, or the R&D project, the outsourced R&D, unpaid R&D. 500. Does this do anything? Slow down. Radiation data. Hi over Kerbal. Yes, there we are. We can get more science out here. Measuring the temperature appears to be quite impossible, as there is no matter around to either be hot or cold, except for the spacecraft and the thermometer itself. So we're going to give the R&D guy something to think about for a while. Yes. Very cold in. Well, Jebediah, you are the furthest Kerbal-made thing, person, Kerbal, even, from home. How do you feel? Lonely? Okay, go home. Now, don't want to come in too fast because of fiery doom. Let's drop our periaps down at 50, 40. Oh, I think I'll come down to 50. I'm down to 50, usually with aero braking. See how that goes, shall we? We'll leave the engine on in case we need it. We don't want to ditch it now and discover that I can't get back. And round we go onto the dark side. Back into the atmosphere. So we're gonna skim through. Then there's a desert down there. We haven't visited the desert yet. Perhaps we could pay a visit to the desert. Perhaps. Dark. Side of the world. Very dark where the sun doesn't shine. There is a light in the sky. Oh, look at the beautiful, beautiful sunrise. Yes. I think I want to slow us down some more again, actually. Not the most efficient way to do it. Always better to now we're coming down very quickly. But yes, always better to do your manoeuvres at apoaps or periaps. I think apoaps best for slowing down and periaps best for speeding up. I believe that's the way it goes. Could be wrong. Probably am. Something called the O-Birth effect. Another thing I probably have to read up on or go back and watch some more Scott Manley videos. An awful lot from that person. An awful lot indeed. Not just about Kerbals, but about actual real science as well. He's a Very well educated man. So coming in over the desert. Nice and gently to start with, I think. Missed the desert. Ice caps over there. I wonder if there's another biome. I've played Kerbal Space Program for quite a while, and a number of years. Been very good at it. Never really got anywhere on it, but always enjoyed it. Always enjoyed it, so really counts, I think. There are many games that I've picked up over the years and played for half an hour or so and thought that was brilliant fun, and then put down and never picked up again. KSP is not one of those. Don't want to stage and launch parachutes at the same time. That would be bad. If we can come down here. Or if firing the engine now. Allow us to slow down enough. Can we? Perhaps? Oh, we're out of fuel. So, let's ditch that. Turn off the SES because the heat shield is now the heaviest part and that will drag us along. Farewell, booster stage. You have done us proud. And unfortunately, I don't think we're going to make it onto the land. It's going to be a splashdown. As the atmosphere thickens up very quickly, we're coming in at too shallow of an angle. Oh well, maybe next time, desert. Maybe next time. Here we are, we're out of the fire phase and into the air phase. Soon we'll be into the dropping like a rock out of the sky phase. A rather large and a rather metallic rock. Perhaps we'll land on the edge of the... I think we will. I think we're actually going to land in the desert. Brought your snacks and your water with you, Jeb. Deploy the parachute. Rolling dunes of carbon. Cacti down in the valley and we're down. We are down. We have successfully landed. Now I wonder if I can rock the pod. No. No, I cannot. No. Right. Well then. EVA. Log the pressure. Take the data. That data and can't reach that one. I'm not convinced Jeb could get back up there. I'm not going to risk that. I've seen stranger things happen to him. Back in we go. And log the pressure data in the desert. The temperature of the desert. Large plumes of heat are rising off the surface of the desert. Does that mean it's hot? And a crew report. And that's it. And there we have it. We successfully achieved orbit. Miracle of Kerbal engineering. Sending Jebs to height no Kerbal has ever gone before. There we are. We have lots and lots of science now. 116 science. Unlock many new things. And Jebediah leveled up as well, which I didn't quite see. He's now has new stability assistance. Probably can point prograde and retrograde. However, unpaid research program. Let's do this. 25% is the highest we can do without upgrading the stentor. So yes, it will take 25% of our reputation and give us 1 science for each 2.4 reputation we now gain. That will obviously give us a nice boost to our science, which can then boost us to further in the Kerbal system. However, that I think is where we shall leave it today. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and as always, have fun